Siman Kuf Yud Sif Gimel. We do not need the dough to make the matzah in a house that is not fully enclosed. Also, you should not do it next to an open window, even if the sun is not shining through that window. But if you have windows that are closed, even if it's made out of glass, it would be permitted as long as the sun is not shining through that window. However, if the sun is shining through that window, then it's not going to be enough to have a glass window there. You also need to have window shades to block the sun. Also, you should be careful that the place that you're making this dough into matzah is not warm. It should be a cool place. Sif Daled. The amount of dough that you're permitted to work with to make matzah has to be smaller than the shear that would be mechayiv you to take off challah from that dough, which, according to the Chazon Ish, can even be a little bit more than 2 pounds of flour. So it has to be a small amount of dough that we're working with. And the reason is that the Chachamim realize that if the dough is too big, then you're not going to be able to constantly work with every single part of the dough. You're only going to be working with one part of the dough, while another part of the dough is going to be rising and making chametz. So that's why the dough has to be a small shear that you can constantly be working with it to prevent it from turning into chametz. If you are also using the dough and you feel that the dough is a little liquidy and it needs more flour, you are not permitted to add flour. You got to use the dough as it is and immediately make that into matzah.